See it moving or not. There you go. Hey, now you can see, right? Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to VBuilds, and in this episode we are going to talk about motors, stepper motor, servo motor, DC motor, how to connect them with Arduino. If you are completely new to Arduino, then I recommend you to watch my previous video about Arduino basics, in which I show how to connect LED, buzzer or simple straightforward digital devices to the Arduino. Because the motors, like the ones I'm talking about, servo and stepper motor, these are a bit next level. So to understand that, I think it would be better to watch that video first, even but if you don't want to, then it's still fine. I'll still try to explain everything. So let's start. Next is the servo, which is a bit more complicated than the LED. It has three wires. This brown one is ground, the red one is power, like plus 5 volt, and the orange one is the signal. So while connecting a servo, the thing that you should take care of is that you do not use the power supply from the Arduino, because the motor sometimes pulls in a lot of current, and which might damage the Arduino board. So you need an external power supply to connect it. So for that, the external power supply can be any battery or whatever power source that you have with you. For me, I am going to use this old USB cable. I'll connect it to my charger and then use the 5 volts from my charger. So here in this, these are the plus 5 and minus 5 volts. I'll connect them. Yellow is positive and then green is negative. So we have our positive negatives here. I'll just put it aside. Now to the servo. In the servo, yellow is our positive. There you go. And green is negative, like that. So it is connected. Now all we need is a signal cable from yeah, there's one more thing you need to do. While connecting an external power supply, you have to make the grounds common. So you need to connect the Arduino ground with the power supply ground. So here it is, and this comes back to the servo motor. Okay, right there. And then you need the signal cable in here. For the servo motor as well, you can connect the signal cable to any digital pin. So let me, if it is too complicated for you, let me explain it again. Plus 5 volts from the power supply directly goes to the motor in the center. Okay, minus 5 volt from the power supply, ground from the power supply goes to the breadboard, and then the same ground for the Arduino goes here, so it's a common ground. And then I take the ground from here to the servo motor, and then this is the signal pin which is connected to the Arduino directly. So that's all the circuit that we need. Moving on, connect the Arduino. Okay, and connect the power supply. You see the motor moved a little. Let me add some. Okay, I add this in the motor so that you can see it's moving or not. Okay, now the coding part. Okay, for the coding, just again go to the file, examples, and examples. Come on, examples, and then you go a little more down. At the bottom, you'll find servo. You select any one sweep. Let's say sweep. So here is all the code that you need to run your servo motor. Again, removing the comments, and here include this is a library that you need to for servo motor. Include servo.h, so you don't have to worry about all this. It's just that you need to, this is the part where you need to consider. Here is my servo.attach 9. So here you need to tell the pin where your servo is attached. For me, it is attached at pin number 8. Okay, since I cannot save it, I'll just rather keep it 9 and change my circuit. So I'll put this to 9. Okay. Okay. Cancel controls, etc. I don't need to save anything, so it's my servo is attached at pin number 9, and then all it does is it takes this servo motor is 0 to 180, so it takes from 0 to 180, runs a loop, and then it writes its position from 0 to 180 and 182 back. These are the two loops. This is, let's say, for clockwise rotation from 0 to 180, and this loop is for anti-clockwise rotation 180 to 0. So that's about it. That's all the code we need. Now I am going to upload this. Uploading is done successfully. Let's see if it runs now. Okay, so the code is uploaded and you can see the stepper motor is moving from 0 to 180 and 180 to 0 back. So this is how you operate a stepper motor. It makes a very nice buzzing sound. Next is a stepper motor. So let's go for the stepper motor. Before that, a quick one. I'll just run this. This is a normal motor, so this you can use it again just like a LED, and it is 5 volts, so we don't need any resistance as well. So I'll just upload the LED code again quickly. Okay, here is the motor, and I have uploaded the same LED code that we were using to blink the LED, and you can see it is moving with the same interval. So basically that's how you can operate a DC motor, since it has only 2 wires. But a better way would be to use relays, because as I said, you should not use the same power supply as Arduino. But yeah, just for the demonstration purpose, I'm showing you that it is just like a digital motor, I mean a digital device or LED, whatever you say, and it works with the same LED code that we were using for the LED. Next up is this stepper motor. This has 5 wires and you need a driver for this. Same thing, you have to go to file, examples, and then look for stepper motor. There you see stepper. There are 4 types of examples. I will take stepper 1 revolution. Now this is the sketch for stepper 1 revolution. Just expand it too much. Wait. Yep. Okay. So this is the sketch for stepper motor. Let me just make all the connections. Check out how the connections are made. Now this is ULN2003. It comes with the stepper motor, and you connect this. This goes only one way, so you just directly connect the motor in the driver. There you go. Next is you need to connect a power supply here. So you should use a external power supply. Never use the same power supply that you use for your Arduino, because so yeah, I was saying you need to use an external power supply. Do not use the power supply from the Arduino. As I said, motor draws a lot of current and it might burn your Arduino. So after this, just connect the power supply, positive, positive, negative, negative. So here, like this. There goes, the power supply is in. Positive, negative. Okay, next is you need to connect 1 2 3 4 signal cables from your Arduino. Okay, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, now these 4 are connected, and then one by one I'll connect these to the Arduino. So int 1 goes to pin number 1. connectors were not making proper connections with the Arduino, so I quickly soldered these wires for pin number 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've connected them as well. Now black is 8, I can connect it to the driver. So black is 8, goes to this 8, 9, then again black is 10, and there you go. So I connected everything. Hopefully this time it will work. Okay, let's give it a try again. The connections are done, so let me explain the program a bit and then we can upload it. So here it is. Include stepper. Stepper is a library that we use. You don't have to worry a lot about it. Just add this line. That's it. Constant stepper revolution. So these are the number of steps in which you want to complete one revolution. So this is steps per revolution. So let's say you can give any number here. Depending on how precise you want the movement to be. So let's say if you put it 360, so if I put it 360, that means the stepper motor will turn 1 degree for every step. Okay, that's how it works. And then we need to define the pins on which the stepper motor is connected. So here it is 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the setup, again it will be executed one time. So the stepper, we need to set up the stepper speed, which is 60 rpm. I have done it. It's like I haven't done it. It's by default, so you can change it as per your requirement. Then serial dot begin. Just write it down. Then don't have to worry about this line. If you remove this, that doesn't matter. Now next, this is the main lines. So it says my stepper dot steps per revolution. So this says that we are going to turn 200 steps now. So this will make the motor turn clockwise. And then again, this statement right here, we have given a negative sign here. So that this makes the stepper motor turns anti-clockwise. And then we just give a delay for half a second, and that's about it. Now let's see the things in, now let's just verify and upload it, and we can see the things in action. So yes, finally I was able to make all the connections. There's power supply in this. Let me take it off. Okay. Yeah, this shows the lights are blinking. That means the driver is on. Here is the Arduino. I made the connections like this, and here is the stepper motor. So see, it is moving step by step. That's what it is supposed to do. So this is how you code a stepper motor. This is how you make a stepper motor work. For a better example, I don't know if you can see it moving or not. There you go. Hey, now you can see, right? Yeah. So our servo motor is also working. And we are done. In the next episode, I am going to cover some of the inputs like the push buttons, the toggle switches, the very interesting one, the rotary encoder, and the potentiometers. So stay tuned for that one if you want to learn more about Arduino. I think that's a wrap. But yeah, there's one more thing left for output. That's LCD and yeah, the 8-bit display. Maybe I'll make another video for that. So till then, peace, have a good time, enjoy, like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing.